to get underway. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. That dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here. And move the sticks.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Second down after that short completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Running with purpose. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Looks right for a quick completion. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands. It's Miller. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 43. That's enough for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Well, Chris, if you go back to yesterday, remember the offensive coordinator, he seemed to be very confident in the script that he put together. Now we can see why. Controlling the line of scrimmage, allowing his back to have room to run, and when he can run the football like that, get ready for the play action and deep shots downfield.
Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Buffaloes looking to keep this drive rolling. Handoff heading left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The shotgun running play call. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away. And the Buffaloes will come to the line to run the hurry on. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Scanning the field. It's Raiola. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They'll feed the back again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route, the defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
But this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw, testing the middle. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made on the left side. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Buffaloes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's the end of the first quarter. New score, LSU 7, Colorado 0.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. Fights off a defender.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short completion. The third down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
down to keep this drive alive. That's a design quarterback keeper. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, 3rd down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball, but they show you why they love this fact. Get his hands on the football, and he picks up the first down. Unbelievable call.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Gets some space around the 30. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. And the Buffaloes are on the move here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the Buffaloes come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. They're going to run the option. And it falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on 4th down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Buffs. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
The PAT puts him up 3. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return begins inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Short connection to the tight end here. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. No huddle now for the offense. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. To the air, it's Raiola. Pressure is coming. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. That's a big pickup after the catch, and more importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
Can he get there on the ground? Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now. No huddle here for the offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
LSU has moved into the red zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 1st and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, LSU. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. And so an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Just time enough for one more play in the half. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Moving past the 25. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Colorado. Just ran away from the defense.
Hey, they roll the dice here and decide to be aggressive, and it pays off for a touchdown, and now they have the lead. They've worked themselves back to be in a great position. They got to feel great with how this first half has ended.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT puts them up 3. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They get the second half started with a running play. A quick juke. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Great move in the open field. And he'll be brought down.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found the soft spot of the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense in taking advantage what the defense gave them.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Toss play to the outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Looking to pass this time. That's reeled in. It's Miller. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
He'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
And a short field all the way down to the 34-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Pulls it in. It's Miller. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
At the 11-yard line,
Great job of the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. It's a turnover.
Chris, we're in the fourth quarter. You're in the red zone, looking to maybe put this game away, and you turn it over. You've given this opponent some life.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They'll run it to the right side. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now it's second down here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode. On first down, it's play action. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The offense going with the hurry-up. They'll hand it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. but here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And then first down, right back to the running game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense trying to convert here on third down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Back to pass. It's Raiola. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Going the other way. Can they catch him? The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Buffaloes. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And he's not going to get there. Stop short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him. But a great spot to start this drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Lets it go quickly. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. LSU is now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They're going to run it. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. First down. They're going to throw the football. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. offense getting set. It's second down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's past the 25. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Buffs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Man, if I'm this offense, Chris, I stay aggressive. I know they didn't connect there, but keep testing this defense. Keep challenging, because if you do connect on that one, it could be a game-breaking play.
So, second down after the incompletion. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Buffaloes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Leading here in the 4th quarter to keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. The spin move. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fighting off the defender. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's within 4th down and inches. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They'll go hurry up here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Boy, anything at this point in the game, when you get down to 1st and goal, get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on 2nd goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
Second down and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown Tigers to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Went after, up and good. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets them a touchdown.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Buckeyes are in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking for the end zone, but not complete. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation